Are you ready? It's time to battle in... No, not yet. Okay. It's almost time to battle in Pokemon Go. (12:55 p.m.) Community weekend spawns start in 5 minutes. I was going to say at 1. At 1, which is 5 minutes from now. More importantly, Niantic just tweeted, maybe not just, but recently tweeted, here, I'm sitting in a parking space here. Here's your chance at an exclusive sneak peek into Pokemon Go trainer battles. Eyes emoji, which let me tell you, nothing gets me more hyped than the eyes emoji. Trainers, do you want to know more about this new feature? I voted yes. I mean, it's up to you what you want to vote. But the answer is yes, I do want to know more. So I'm sitting here in this parking lot, kind of in a parking space. I hope no one wants to park here. Amongst this cluster of Pokemon, waiting 4 more minutes for these spawns to change. I want to see what the rates are. I want to see how many Community Day Pokemon are going to take over, what the shiny rates are like. But more importantly, I want to know more about trainer battles. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Okay, it just happened, sort of. In Japanese, the Pokemon Go Japan account just tweeted, Torena no something. We're just gonna go for the translate. You don't want to see me struggle through this and also not understand half of it by the end of it. The enthusiasm of the trainers is enough. New information on Trainer Battle. The Trainer Battle will introduce 3 battle leagues, the Super League, the Hyper League, and the Master League. I'm assuming once those are localized, it'll be Great, Ultra, and Master League, because in Japanese, Super Ball is Great Ball, Hyper Ball is Ultra Ball, and then Master, of course. And Zoe 2 Dots just sent me a message. That's the first tease. 3 leagues. Super, Hyper, Master. We're off to a good start. I'm retweeting this in Japanese, but they'll probably tweet it in English very soon. Also, I wish there was a little bit less awkward of a place for me to do this, but I sussed out this whole parking lot, and this is where I can reach the most spawns. So, it just turned to 1 o'clock on my phone. There we go. Community weekend is upon us. Literally all of the Pokemon have become Community Day weekend Pokemon. Not all of them on the nearby. I still have a Sentret and an Alolan Rattata, but it looks like, oh, okay, a Natu. But almost all of them are Community weekend, and the Bulbasaur apparently just despawned. So, at least they're not honking at me. Time to start the shiny checks. Never mind, time to restart my game so I can actually interact with the Pokemon. And here we have the same Pokemon. From left to right, Dratini. Way back in February. February? Dratini Day. I don't have a ton of Pineapple berries. I mean, 124 is a lot, but this is an entire weekend. So I'm going to start by Pineapping. I think Dratini, Beldum, Larvitar are going to get the most Pineapps out of me. Maybe a few of the others, but for sure, this guy right here. I need more. Meteor Mash, Metagross, and especially shiny Meteor Mash, Metagross. So, good news, bad news, it looks like the catch rates haven't been adjusted as significantly as they normally are on Community Day. A lot of these Pokemon have fairly low catch rates, and on Community Day they usually get adjusted so that they're much easier to catch, but it's a good thing I have almost 200 Ultra Balls, because I'm probably going to be using them this weekend. Drat! Beldo Baggins! I'm honestly expecting shiny rates to be lower than they normally are on Community Day. So I don't think we're going to see as many shinies because it's an entire weekend. If we had Community Day rates and some people get 15 in 3 hours, can you imagine an entire weekend? People would be screaming for storage upgrades again. So, I'm expecting much lower shiny rates. The important thing to me during this event is that the moves are available again. You don't need a Pineapple Berry. Alright, with this parking lot cleared out, I can actually go somewhere a little more interesting. Is this more interesting? It's better than sitting in a parking lot. No Pokemon spawns here. I am gonna walk down 2nd Street in a bit. Wow, it has been lured up. I'm definitely gonna walk down 2nd Street. But first, I need to evolve because I have a few of these guys waiting. We have the entire weekend to evolve, but I saved a few Beldum, like high IV Beldum. I saved some high IV Beldum. I'm gonna evolve at least 1 or 2 right now. Maybe I should wait for 15 attack though. Oh well, I already started this one. I'm evolving 1 right now to make sure that evolution, the special moves, are live, because that's what I'm excited about here. And also I need more Bulbasaur and Charmander and Dratini. Didn't have good luck with those ones. Metagross. Metagross. What do you know? Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash. Okay, I'm gonna save up the candies. I need to get down to those lures, and while I'm on the way to those lures, the tweet did come through in English. We hear you loud and clear, trainers. Here's your exclusive sneak peek into trainer battles. Coming with trainer battles is the introduction of 3 Pokemon GO trainer battle leagues: Great, Ultra, and Master. What does it mean? It means that there are leagues with trainer battles, which is important because not everyone's level 40. Not everyone can just hop in and compete at the highest level. So I don't know if these are gonna have level requirements. I don't know exactly how the leagues are gonna break down, but I'm glad that they're there because I like limitations. Maybe seems like a weird thing to say out of context. I don't mean limitations in limiting the people that can compete or participate. I mean limitations in limiting the choices that you can make, or limiting the requirements. How do I phrase this? Of course, I choose the spot where I can't reach, well, 1 lure. Plenty of shiny checks though. I like limitations that force you to make choices. And what I mean by that is I don't want a PvP system where everyone just chooses the top 6 Pokemon and that's the team. If there were no limitations, I think there would be a far less interesting metagame. If you could just choose any Pokemon, people would probably choose the strongest ones. And I don't blame you. It's probably a good choice if you want to win. But I like to be creative. In competitive games, my satisfaction, personally, comes from winning while being creative. Meaning winning without doing what everyone else does, without choosing the best strategy. I want to choose an interesting and unique strategy. And limitations, like hopefully leagues, limitations help with that. Centrit, what are you doing here? Again, we don't really know anything about the limitations other than that there are leagues, and hopefully that means that new players or less experienced players aren't just going to get stomped, which is always a good thing. I don't know. Do I speculate more? Do you want to hear more speculation? Let me know. I don't know what else I can say. We know that there's 3 leagues, and that's it so far. I'm going to keep shiny checking though. How about this one? Nope. I mean, it's too early for me to say personally, but again, I think the rates are a little lower than usual. However, Pokemon GO just tweeted more information. I don't need to speculate further for now. I am going to do this in the shade though. It's getting a little hot out here in the sun. While Pokemon with high CP might be a big... That's a loud truck. I'll wait for it. While Pokemon with high CP might be a big advantage in Master League battles, trainers will have to think more strategically when battling in the Great and Ultra Leagues where there are CP limitations. Yes, that's perfect. Great League, max CP per Pokemon, 1,500. I love it. Ultra League, max CP per Pokemon, 2,500. Another tweet. Here's a breakdown of each battle league's requirements. Great League, 1,500 CP. Ultra League, 2,500 CP. Master League, no CP limit. Choose your league. I'll be honest, I probably won't spend a ton of time playing in Master League. I like limitations, like I was saying. And now that we know what the limitations are, we can go even further. Think of it this way. Obviously, in Master League, you can use any Pokemon. You can use your Mewtwo, 4,116 CP. You can use your Tyranitar, 3,818. However, in lower leagues, you can use all your Pokemon too. I have a Mewtwo at 2,300 CP. I have a Mewtwo at, well, 2,299 CP. Okay, so probably not going to be able to use Mewtwo in Great League, but in Ultra League, same goes for Tyranitar. You can have a Tyranitar as low as well, 600 CP or less. Not that you want to use that one. But you can use not fully powered up versions of Pokemon in the lower leagues, which means you're going to have a lot more diversity. Obviously, I don't have a ton of Pokemon maxed out, but in Master League, there wouldn't be as many Pokemon in the metagame. I think we're going to see the most diverse metagame in Great League because it has the lowest limitation. You can use the widest variety of Pokemon. There are a lot of Pokemon that don't even max out above 2000 CP. Things like Spiritomb, probably. Spiritomb has really interesting typing for competitive play, but it maxes out around, I don't know, less than 2000 CP, definitely. So whereas Master League will probably be dominated by a few Pokemon, the strongest Pokemon, the Pokemon with the highest CP, the highest stats, Great League and Ultra League, in my opinion, will be far more diverse and more interesting, and for me, more fun. Maybe I'll even get a shiny. I already checked this one, didn't I? I got a new best friend, it's Zoe 2 Dots. Shout out Zoe. More shiny checks? More tweets. Developer note, when designing trainer battles, we wanted to create an experience that everyone can enjoy and ensure that different kinds of Pokemon can show their strengths. With leagues in trainer battles, we hope to create a system that's accessible to many trainers. I agree, good call. While leagues obviously allow lower level trainers to participate, trainers who don't have Pokemon maxed out, it also, as I said before, makes things a lot more interesting, in my opinion. And I'm sure that a sort of standard set of rules is going to develop. There's going to be casual battles, no rules. It's always fun that way, right? House rules. Each community around the world, I'm sure, will develop its own sort of rules. And hopefully we can come up with a standard set of rules, as happens in every competitive game. In competitive Pokemon, in VGC, there's always a banned list. And again, I'm probably getting ahead of myself here because we don't even know details of how the battle system is actually going to work. I can't believe it's finally happening. I am so excited that we're even talking about PvP in Pokemon Go. Now, I need to head back down that way for more shiny checks. And then later today, actually head down to San Diego where we're doing the Community Day meetup tomorrow. All right, now before I get in the car and edit, I'm not editing in the car, go home and edit. We have one last tweet, and it seems like this is gonna be the last tweet for the day. Stay tuned as we prepare to reveal more information about Pokemon Go trainer battles. During this time, we encourage you to get ready by reviewing the Pokemon in your Pokedex and creating battle parties for each league. I'll definitely do that, but I'll probably spend some dust in the process. We'll see. The Japanese account also tweeted the same thing, but we sometimes get a little bit different detail out of the translations. More information about the fight feature trainer battle will be released in the near future. That's why I'm saying this sounds like the last tweet for today. In the meantime, let's raise Pokemon and have a battle party for each league. And also I lied, it's not the last tweet. It's the last tweet from Pokemon Go that I'm talking about. But a lot of people are concerned that this battle system is going to be exactly the same, that we're not going to see any kind of rework, that there's not going to be any strategy to it. I have two tweets from two sources that I trust, that I know personally, that give me a little bit of confidence, and hopefully I can share some of that confidence with you. Andrew Goldfarb, executive editor at IGN, huge Pokemon Go fan, tweeted, also, I should add that I got to mess around with trainer battles, and we'll be able to share much more in excruciatingly nerdy detail on IGN next week. Boxing glove emoji. Excruciatingly nerdy detail sounds like it's a lot more than just tap and swipe. There wouldn't be excruciatingly nerdy detail if all you had to do was the same thing we do at every raid and every gym battle. So it sounds like there's more coming. There's a lot more to it. Also on my list of trusted sources, Spieletrend, the Austrian guy from the Trainer Tips videos. Ich war gestern bei nope, not gonna do that in German. According to the translation, I was at Niantic yesterday and was already allowed to try out the new coaching battles, exclusively. Unfortunately, I can't give too much away yet, but the upcoming PvP battles will definitely require strategy, with Stolos and, hey, it's Aggron and Blissey. These are their German names. With Aggron and Blissey in every fight, you can't get far. So, strategy required. PvP, excruciatingly nerdy detail, coming soon. And, again, Andrew Goldfarb did say next week. That means the press embargo on all this information that was shared with them is coming up next week, or ending next week, which means we should also see an official announcement from Niantic next week. PvP, trainer battles, excruciatingly nerdy detail, coming soon. I'll see you later in San Diego for Community Weekend continued. And hopefully I find a shiny. At least one.